Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Waitrose 1 Sumatra Mandheling 100% Arabica coffee beans. And if we take a look on the front of the pack, it says it's a strength number 4. It says a rich, spicy, full-bodied coffee with gentle earthy tones from Sumatra's Tekongan mountain region. The world's largest flower, Rafflesia arnoldi, I think that is, grows in the Sumatran rainforests. Now, I just wanted to mention quickly about the description on these packs, because the first coffee I reviewed was the Monsoon Malabar, which in the description tells you after harvest the beans are exposed to the monsoon winds, giving the coffee its distinctive flavour. So it's telling you something actually about the coffee. Whereas on the other two, it just mentions that the world's largest flower, well, I won't say it again, but it gives you the information that a flower is from that country. And then on the Kenyan, it gives you the information that, if I can get it to focus, the country's best grown region. And then it says Kenya is home to the African elephant, the world's largest land mammal. It's like, tell me about the coffee. I don't really want to know about the largest flower coming from that country, or the African elephants coming from Kenya. I probably already knew that, so I didn't really need to be told that. So that was just my little point I wanted to make about them. Tell us about the coffee. Don't tell us about the largest flower growing in the Sumatran rainforest. Although it's fascinating information, it's nothing to do with the coffee in the slightest. The shiny pack is causing havoc with my camera as usual. This is a Soil Association organic coffee. Non-EU agriculture, fair trade coffee. Not much on the back of the pack description wise, it's just got the description on the front of the pack. It's got a nice resealable tab on the front of the pack. Waitrose 1, the very best of Waitrose coffee beans. It tells you how to prepare your coffee, storage instructions. Coffee, fair trade certified and sourced from fair trade producers, total 100%. And there we go, that is it. All we have is the expiry date on the back, which is October 2018, so under a year on the best before date on this one. And yes, that's it for the pack. So if we take, I'll put that on there to save the camera going crazy. So here we have the beans, larger for one thing than other Sumatran beans I've tried in the past. It's quite a light roast, this as well, I'd say. Most of the Javan Sumatran coffees I've tried have been really dark roasts, quite small beans. I remember as well where these are quite a large bean, these, compared to other ones I've tried in the past. The aroma is chocolatey, slightly bitter, it's earthy and slightly spicy. It's got a smokiness too that reminds me of a smoky bacon aroma too. When ground, the aroma takes on more of a fruity aroma. I'm even picking up a slight licorice tone too. And also the spiciness really comes out a little bit more when you grind it. It's a lot more noticeable, the spiciness, when you've ground the coffee. So here's the ground coffee quickly. This was ground in my grinder. It's quite dark considering the beans look quite light in roast. There's quite a lot of different colours in there, quite a lot of the husk still on these beans. So taste wise, I would say it's quite subtle for a Sumatran coffee, this one. Others I've tried in the past have been big and bold with more of a darker roast, but these are quality beans, so why ruin them by roasting them to within an inch of their life? As I say, a lot of the Sumatran coffees I've tried, when you grind them, they grind to real dust because they're so darkly roasted. As I say, these aren't, so you're getting more of the flavour of the beans rather than the roast in this coffee. It's chocolatey, quite naturally sweet, I would say. It's earthy with that spicy edge to it. It's full-bodied too. It's quite bitter though, and has a slight acidity, but it's nothing really unpleasant. As I mentioned, it's quite an understated and subtle coffee, this one. It's well balanced and is well rounded coffee too, with no real sharp edges. And I would say I would buy this one again, as it's a very nice coffee. Not my favourite from the Waitrose one range, as I did prefer the Monsoon Malabar, but this was a close second, as I do sort of tend to go for Javan Sumatran coffees, so this one is really to my taste. The only real downside is it's not a darker roast, but as I say, it's something interesting anyway, from what I'm used to. So, as I say, I would definitely recommend this coffee. It's a really nice coffee and definitely worth a try. So I'd like to hear from anyone who's tried this coffee. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.